Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Shaheen Manjezi, and in today's video, I want to share with you guys something that's really cool actually. I'm going to show you guys how you can predict the future through the use of your imagination, going into meditation, and doing a little bit of journaling. So this is something that's super exciting. I'm super stoked to share this with you guys. And yeah, without further ado, we'll get straight into the video. So what you're gonna do, this is, like I said, this is gonna be a journaling / meditation exercise. So get your journal out, and maybe you can do this like at night before you go into bed. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna define, right? We're gonna list out and actually write and define the desired version of ourselves, right? I've talked about this before. All of creation's already done. There are infinite states of consciousness. There are infinite versions of you, okay? There's a version of you who's tired, depressed, unhealthy, has toxic relationships. Then on the flip side, there's a version of you that is happy, joyful, filled with energy, has authentic connections with other people, is playful, is fun, is fulfilling his dreams and his desires, and is just living life to the fullest. So what we're going to do in this exercise is we're going to clearly define the desired version of us. And what we're going to do is we're going to list out the energy and the characteristics of that version of us. And you know, I just used some examples here again of words you could use. Maybe the desired version of you. Most of the time, obviously it's not going to be all the time, but most of the time the desired version of you is happy, he's joyful, he's honest, he's grateful, he's confident, he's relaxed, he feels free in his body, free-spirited, he feels grounded. I think I already said this, but playful. This is one I've really been focusing on, accessing that state of consciousness for me, bringing that energy out in me, the playfulness side of myself, the playful side of myself, I should say. Or it's a version of you that's connected to others. It's a version of you, like I said, fulfilling his or her dreams, living his or her life path, and doing what really lights his or her soul up. Okay, so these are things that you want to write down. Get as specific and detailed as possible, you know, really get clear on the energy and the characteristics of the version of you that you desire to manifest. Okay, once you have done that, you're going to put your journal down, and this is the part where you enter your SATS meditation or your meditative state. That is, you get in a state akin to sleep, where you immobilize your body and you're kind of just going on the brink of sleep, but you're not there. You're in such a deep, still, meditative state. That's a state we really want to get into. And then what you're going to do is you're going to say these words and have this intention before you start this meditation. And the words are going to be, show me a scene from the future where I am this version of me. Okay? Show me a scene from the future where I am this version of me. That's the intention. That's what you're going to say. And keep in mind, when you're doing this meditation, you're going to be seeing the reality from the first person point of view. Okay? You're not going to be looking at it from the third person perspective. Look at it from the first person point of view. What will happen is you will start getting flashes. You'll get images, right, of different things. You might get an image or have a scene pop up where you are somewhere with your best friend. Okay, so really just try to put your focus and attention on what pops up, right? Where are you? Who are you with? What are they saying? These things will begin to pop up and arise as you do this meditation. Now you want to make note of this, right? Make note of all these things, like who are you with, what are they saying, what are they wearing, where are you, all of this stuff, okay, as it comes in, just sort of really pay attention to what is passing through your mind, okay? Now, if you do this enough, you do this for long enough, you might actually see a scene, right? You might see a clear scene of you in a specific place with a specific person or with a group of people, and they're saying something or you're saying something. It really depends, it really varies on how that vision will come to you. But when it does come to you, what I want you to do is express your gratitude for having that vision, that scene be revealed to you. And you will awake out of your meditation and you're going to write down what you saw in detail. Okay, write down what you saw in detail. After you write down what you saw in detail, go ahead and sign and date that entry. Sign and date what you saw in your imagination during your meditation. Write it down, go ahead, date it, sign it. Okay? Now this is the scene that you have pulled from the future. And this is something that I want you to keep for your own records in your journal. Have it handy, take a photo of it on your phone, and just keep it as sort of proof for yourself. Because that scene will manifest if you can, and this is really important, if you can make that energy that you felt while you were experiencing that scene, if you can make that energy your dominant state of being, it will for sure manifest. It will for sure manifest. I'll say that again. If you can make that version of you, make that desired version of you, and the energy that you felt during that meditation, adopt it as your dominant state of being, build a dialogue with it, build a relationship with it, what's going to happen is that scene that you saw in your imagination during the meditation, it will actually come to pass in physical reality. After it comes to pass, you will actually have a journal entry that will prove that you saw that scene in your imagination, in your meditation, before it ever happened. So go ahead, try this out. You know, I've done this with a couple things already. I've written down my journal entries. I have no idea how it's going to happen, but this is something that you can keep for proof it for yourself. And after it happens, it will only strengthen your belief in manifestation that you are the creator of your own reality. You are literally creating your reality through your state of being, through the state of consciousness that you're choosing on a moment-to-moment basis. So that is it for this video and for this exercise. I highly implore you to go ahead and try it out. Let me know how it made you feel. And important thing, keep what you wrote down to yourself, right? Keep it to yourself until after the event comes and takes place. So that's it. That's all I have for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. You know, we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers for the channel, which is super awesome. And I just want to continue putting out high value content for all of you so that we can all start consciously using our imagination to create a better world, to create a little bit more of a heaven in our minds, in our imagination. And as a result, that's going to outpicture into the world. And that's a world that I want to live in. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.